Alright, hello everyone. I'll do a brief video about the race for New York City Mayor because this is the week that we have a very critical matching funds deadline for the candidates for the Campaign Finance Board. So, I know it ends the first week in October, but it's very critical that we know where the money is going because obviously we know the Democratic Socialist, Zoran Mamdani, obviously has the money coming to him. He has the Soros family backing him. He has big tech from Silicon Valley supporting him. We know Bezos and Cook are supporting him, and Zuckerberg. I don't even know why Zuckerberg. I heard Meta supporting him too, but yep, that's what's going on here. We have big money going into Zoran Mamdani's campaign. It's honestly the truth. That's what's going on here. Now, the candidate that's receiving the second amount of matching funds as of now is Republican Curtis Sliwa, who really should be getting the Liberal Party nomination. But where is the Liberal Party? Who knows at this point, because it's the same Liberal Party that supported Rudy Giuliani twice when he was mayor. So it is very important that we donate to Curtis. Now, I'm not going to be able to because of reasons I'm not going to disclose at the moment. Not until at least when it gets closer to the election, or maybe I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating. But there is a lot more money coming in. You know, that's the bottom line. And the point of the matter is I'm waiting for the Q31 bus. We got to get the money to Curtis because Mayor Adams, Governor Cuomo, you know, they're having a hard time fundraising. You know, the mayor goes on Good Day in New York saying, I need money, I'm going to qualify for the debate, you know. Cuomo, you know, he's going to church now on Sundays. Oh, wow, he's going to church. Look at that. I got to go to church on Sunday. I got to talk about how unaffordable the city is. Well, when you were governor of New York, you raised our taxes. So why should we give you another chance? You know, there's other reasons why I don't want to go into Cuomo, because the Q30's here. So I'm waiting for the 31 to Bay Terrace, but it's just a disaster if we have 4 candidates in this race. And my message is pretty simple. You know, you got to drop out of the race, Cuomo and Adams. If you're not receiving matching funds and you don't qualify for the debates on New York 1 and NBC in New York, you know, what are we doing here? You know, you're just wasting your time. It's pathetic. It really, really is pathetic if you're staying in this race, especially if Sliwa's getting a lot of matching funds to his campaign. He has millions of dollars already out for flyers in the mail. He has, you know, everything else that needs to go out. We have 2 campaign ads going out. So it's pretty simple, Governor Cuomo. It's pretty simple, Mayor Adams. You got to drop out of the race. You got to let this become a 2-candidate race between Assemblyman Mamdani and then Curtis Sliwa. Because at what point are we just going to let this distraction continue? A 4-candidate race is guaranteed to give Mamdani a win. So we got to unite behind Curtis Sliwa. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If Sliwa's getting the most amount, I'm telling you right now, whoever receives, or in general, whoever, and let's say Cuomo gets more money this time around, then all right, maybe we should be behind Governor Cuomo. Because it seems he's still trailing Mamdani the most. He's closing the gap, but it really may have to come down to the debate. But let's just see what happens. You know, you can donate. If you can, be vocal about Curtis, because the more people we get out to support Curtis Sliwa, there's more of a chance that we might be able to pull off an upset in New York City. Because I'm telling you right now, I am out of the city if Mamdani wins. That's a given. Not just me, but a lot of my neighbors are probably going to get out. You know what's going to happen. They're going to end up in Long Island. They're going to end up in the Hudson Valley. You know, they're going to end up going to another state. I don't want to say what states that'll be, but yeah, if Mamdani wins, guess what? We're probably going to lose seats in Congress. So think about the long-term implications of this, folks. Think about that. Like I said, I'm just keeping an eye out for my Q31 bus, which, the amount of buses that they're running on the other routes, and yet the 31 barely runs because of this Queens Bus Network redesign. And by the way, Curtis was on the express bus yesterday, the Staten Island one. So look at that. He took it to the Greek Festival in Manhattan yesterday. So that's all I'm going to say. Let's just keep our eyes out in this election. Later this week, I'm going to talk about the Nassau County Executives race because there's a lot I'm going to say about Bruce Blakeman that I'm going to say later this week. But for now, I just wanted to quickly focus on New York City. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Just, again, a lot to stake. You got to stop Sohran Mamdani because if Mamdani wins, then the city's done. That's just the way I look at it. So that's it.